Your 1% is trying, and really y'all running around this motherfucker. Y'all think y'all running us because you see a few fools in the media, but I couldn't exist if y'all was winning. And this is something I said before, and I want y'all to understand this as black people. You say the white man got this in his work, he got that. Y'all could name close to 75 things the white man's got against your black ass. This is how I absolutely know nothing is working. Because if it was working, all you needed is one thing. Why do you need 74 other things to do if you found one thing that was working? You need 75 things to do against us. Chemtrails and movies and mind control and the terrorist act of making you pay rent and keeping you out of bank loans, making you go to their colleges for knowledge, shooting down Bill Cosby, whether true or not true, delighting in it, shutting down the black female image. We go on for days what they do. Police violence, police videos on YouTube to terrorize your ass, showing you in the world as nothing, has never been nothing, so on and so forth. We can go on for days at what it is they do to you for the sake of white supremacy, for the sake of mind control. But let me ask you this. If one thing was working or one thing could work, that's all they would need to do. They do so many things because it's not working. And this is because the melanin in you is the greatest adapter in the universe. I told you the substance of the universe is melanin. And the law of the universe is change. That is represented as chaos. The melanin in you is chaos and change. You always adapt. They showed you this in the season. If it wasn't the last season, it was the season before the last of True Blood. It was the season before the last when they was trying to get the fairy blood to make a cure. And the doctor who created True Blood, the geneticist who created True Blood, they kidnapped a geneticist and he was trying to get fairy blood. And he said, once you take it out the body, it changes. It becomes regular blood. So I can never find the secret to melanin or to fairy blood. That was the absolute fucking story of melanin. Once they take it out, that's why they're trying to extract it. They can't find the secret to melanin. Dr. Lean told you there's 7 secrets. I can't remember all of them. And they found that all of them. The 6th secret was light. So now when they started using laser treatment to fix your eyes and lasers to do surgery, that they mastered how to heal you with light. All right? The 7th or 8th ether to deal with is melanin. They cannot find the key because as soon as they take it out the system, as soon as they remove it from the nigga, it becomes docile and regular and human. It's chaos when it's inside the fucking body, which is why if they could find out the key to melanin, it'll be over for you. I seen on YouTube, there's a movie they got you ready for called Transcendence, where they were able to take the mind or the consciousness of a man and put it in a robot. They're doing that now. And ironically, there was a white woman who moved her consciousness into a robot, and they had the model robot of a black woman. I wish I could name the video, see if you can find creative ways to look it up, and I'm sure somebody will tell me when they find it or may have seen it. My son actually showed me that on a compilation video that this nigga was watching downstairs. That was advanced shit they trying to do with electronics, chipping niggas and making niggas happy to buy these chips. You can open doors with the chip, and he's like, I'm getting my chip. Now, they showed this woman talking about she can remove her consciousness of her mind, put it into machine, and they chose a black woman, black robot, to do this shit with. I was like, that's interesting, because they know they can't find the secrets of melanin, so they're trying to have everlasting life, so they're trying to use technology for that everlasting life. Even when you watch their future movies with their future, everything is about new advanced technology and technology to save your life. Even so much so, they showed you the whole iRobot series is a conscious series. iRobot, because there's more than one book. The iRobot that Will Smith is in the same person who wrote that book, wrote Bennett, what's it called? With Robin Williams. Bicentennial Man. Where they showed you the reverse, where he started out as a robot, but in a servant, a slave, and eventually became a human. Started questioning, well, what is humanity? because he got an artificial lung, this and that, and that. He said, shit, my technology, artificial heart, artificial lung, is in you. Artificial kidneys. Does that make you less human and more robot? He said, so now that I have lungs and this and that and the nervous system, where I started out as a robot, excellent movie, Bicentennial Man, Robin Williams. Does that make me less conscious, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. So, whew, we've been going hard. I thought this would be a 2-hour video, but I doubt it. So, you need to change your minds and how you see consciousness. I see most people getting in conscious, get with Facebook and the social group, because these old motherfuckers who ain't doing nothing, got stuck on doing nothing, keep showing them pictures of them just dressed up in fucking sheep uniforms and changing their fucking name to whatever ISIS, because they stuck in this motherfucker. Know me, panic all day, I love you, panic, but won't take the fucking class to fucking really learn. So they love me in theory. They love me because to them I make them feel good, saying they gods and saying gods exist, and I do it. My face looks real, and you're real convinced. So the shit that they can't feel with my aggression, I make them feel it. So therefore I make them feel good. But what I'm actually saying, if I really got with them and say, speak to me on what I'm saying, they really couldn't tell you. But I know I make them feel good because all they hear is you God, you a goddess. That's all they hear. That's all they need to hear. Because all that love and panic, you changed my life shit, I've seen motherfuckers go on other lecturers' pages say the same exact shit. And totally lecturers that is not talking about what I'm talking about in any context. So they just love the church version of it. I know it. Don't think you fooling me. And just because we play on Facebook, you my friend, I know exactly how far now advanced you are. I remember most of you got on Facebook and your name was fucking Gerard, Shirley, Camille. And now you're fucking Isis Boom, Rabba Boom Bombay, El Patah, El Bay, Yemen Ya El Bay, and all this shit. There's a person named Yemen Ya El Bay on my friends list. That's my favorite friend. So we heard how one of the things, the incarnation of this white man is what they were talking about when they talked about the Antichrist and Ahriman, because they're the anti-Christios, they're the anti-enlightenment. There's no entity been on this planet, even in their ignorance, anti-enlightenment. If we was in this room talking enlightenment right now, and there was a white person there, they would do everything in their power, unconsciously, fuck consciously, just to change the subject or bring the energy down. You ever notice that? You can be on your job, and you're not necessarily talking conscious shit, but you're talking higher shit. You know what I'm saying? Then a white person coming, that shit is like womp womp. Just their very energy of walking in the room. Because in their genetics, they radiate the Antichrist. They are a manifestation, as they were talking about, the coming of a Ahriman. And while you looking at all this shit as the devil and Lucifer, that's the hype. You know the devil and Lucifer is just another name for Jesus. So all the attributes that were put on Lucifer, the greatest way to hide the devil is to make him think you don't exist, is actually humanity. That's the ultimate evil. Bobby Hemmett been telling you that. Well, now we broke it down just in another different kind of way. The ultimate evil is humanity. The ultimate evil is human thought. The ultimate evil is your ego. And your need to prove yourself correct and right. Who gives a shit? So now, what we need to have a little bit more understanding of, which we're going to go through in this last, we almost got like an hour. I'm going to try to go through as fast as I can, is something by another white guy who is an older white guy called Hilton Hotemer. And there's so much Hilton Hotemer works that what they do now, I don't think is copywritten anymore. So what people do now is they take fragments of his work and create a whole nother book. This book, We Do Not Die, I think is from a bigger work, actually, of Hilton Hotemer, which means you can find Hilton Hotemer all over Amazon. So, but this is an aspect of his work, and we're going to get through it. Because I think what black people need to understand is we don't die. Remember these words in the movie Malcolm X. Elijah Muhammad said this in the dream to Malcolm X. He said, "What is the most dangerous man on earth? The most dangerous man on earth is a man who does not fear death." He has nothing to lose. Listen to that. A man who does not fear death. When y'all say, look what the police are doing, look what they did to Trayvon, and it could happen to me and my kids. Look what the chemtrails, look what this, and look at the food and the GMO. And if you don't do that, you're gonna have a heart attack, you're gonna have a disease, you're gonna have a stroke, you're gonna have all of these shits. And we need as black people, more black people, and we need to shave the kids and do all of this shit. Really, and all that's driven because of your fear of death. Not your zeal to live life to even study more. You just want to live life and be happy. Sing under the fucking sycamore tree. Do your rap music and be left the fuck alone. I want Rakim back. I want Heavy D back. KRS-One. It's a culture. Rap music is a culture. It's so deep because it's not just what we do. It's a culture. We wear our pants and we talk away. Rap music is a culture. It's a fucking culture that you gave to them. They are multi-billion-dollars with your black ass. So it's a culture that you fucking got robbed from. And at the end of the day, so what if it is a culture? So what? Fucking all you got is rap. I get it. I love rap. Motherfucker, I lived and died off of it. I paid my rent from rap music. I started making my first rap song when I was 14. DJ for frickin' Frack. Please believe. Super Kids. Hot Day Tragedy. Super Lover C. Casanova Rudd. New York. You know what I'm saying? Just put a picture up. Producing. In-house producer for Marley Marl. Remix producer with Clark Kent. And all of that brung down. We touched everything. Remix producer with Marley Marl. Class Act. Chubb Rock. In Control with Marley Marl. Understand that. Lords of the Underground. I quit Lords of the Underground. That was supposed to be my whole project. I did all them tracks. It just didn't show up to work no more. Marley wasn't paying enough. Got back with Clark Kent. Got with the Bomb Squad eventually. Did in-house production and remix Bomb Squad. Not to mention all side projects. I got a bunch of remixes, a bunch of shit down the pipe. Shit I don't even remember or care to remember. Worked with all of them niggas. Paid rent that kind of way. I am rap. And this one nigga hit me with, I am rap, man. I was there when KRS-One said it. It sucked then and it sucked now. And I am rap because I lived and died by this shit. You know what I'm saying?